wish I had the spray. I would have been like, real quick.
Next show we should just be all scrubbed up. Oh God. Welcome. Pandemic alert.
Oh my god, that's hot.
Thank you. I was working on that.
My thermal. I'm drinking peppermint
I thought you meant my ad-libs. But welcome to the You Good Podcast, episode 91. Holy fuck, how are you feeling?
We took a break. He keeps up with the numbers.
I'm just that ecstatic today. I was very much looking forward to this. How are you guys out there? Shout out to everybody. Shout out to my son looking at me.
Yeah.
Shout out to my compadre here. He brought all the Maltas. He brought
Maltas. Who the fuck says that to Malta?
Right? Malta.
Maltas.
Oh, you get that Goya? Yeah, I get Goya. That's what I get. And this is my co-host as well, the one, the only, Miss Boogyjess. She just came from Italy. Don't ask how she passed.
It's petty.
That's hot.
I couldn't get my mustache. 99 cent stores are closed.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I felt this today.
I thought we bought a pack of fake mustaches one time, didn't we?
It's always a good time to buy that.
I feel like we did. I don't know.
Did y'all try to rob a bank?
Imagine.
They won't recognize us.
They won't recognize us.
I see Chris put 3 mustaches, so it looks like it's a goatee.
But he hasn't.
Oh no, his girls wonderfully. But yeah, how are you doing? How are you feeling? And God,
I have the sniffles.
Oh shit, yo, let's back up.
Okay, I don't know if I have coronavirus, but I'm drinking peppermint tea.
Coronavirus. Right? Yo, watch them stop.
On the YouTube,
right?
When you're downloading it, you get the copyright straight.
I'm sorry, coronavirus got copyrighted. I'm like, damn, yesterday they got me. So you're drinking peppermint tea. I see you staying on the. Well, you were always kind of on the tea side, so it's not like.
Yeah, but I always drink cold tea. I never drink hot.
Yeah, the ice queen is drinking some hot liquids.
You know why? Because yesterday we walked back from
Closer.
BJ's. We walked back from BJ's.
Perfect.
And my jacket was open.
So
I guess all the cold, from an hour outside to walking. Oh, that shit's lit.
Yeah, we got a new lamp. It's
legit.
It's our Mario lamp.
Yeah.
No, we were here the whole time.
Oh, so you just ordered it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Got it from Amazon. Oh no, Target. We sell this shit?
Oh, that's cute.
I don't know which one it is.
I think so, for the kids' decor.
Oh, well, it's for me.
What was I saying?
Well, it's for us.
What was I saying?
What the fuck were you saying?
Oh, my jacket was open wide, and I only had a white T-shirt under, and the cold hit my chest. And
nobody was there to warm me up at night.
Crazy.
I feel you.
He was with me, but I guess the cold hit my chest, so my insides are legit cold, frozen. Because every time I drink the tea, I feel my insides cool down.
Oh wow!
Warm up, and it's like a clash.
It's like I can see the smokes.
Yeah. I was like, shit.
Damn, what the fuck?
But for some reason, I've been good, but I get paranoid. But every
Why?
time, because I'm like, I don't know what the fuck happens. If I go out to get food, if I get coronavirus or not.
Oh, that's why you're paranoid.
Yeah, that's why I'm paranoid.
Oh, so you're concerned.
A bit, yeah.
Talk to me about your experience of your concerns about it.
I mean,
I actually was looking forward to see how you've been doing.
I wasn't scared when everything was happening. People were going crazy, buying a bunch of toilet paper for no reason. I was just mad chill. I didn't have to buy anything because I still had a bunch of stuff from 2 months ago.
You don't shit often, I see.
Nah, we do, but we just don't need to buy a bunch of paper.
We use both sides.
Then you fold it.
That's the fourth one.
Yeah, so I wasn't scared. I was mad chill. Mad people were scared and stuff.
Wouldn't holes pop up?
I don't know. I was positive about it because I'm just okay.
I'm so positive.
I wasn't scared. I'm an introvert.
That's dope.
I liked all the memes that were oh, so now everybody wants to know what introverts do for fun. I was just sleeping, watching documentaries, everything.
I mean, that sounds like the perfect storm.
It is. And, Oliver's all chill, just playing there. Bought him new toys so he can be entertained because he needs to be hands-on.
I think that's important to keep the schedule, so.
Yeah, but I've been good. The tea's helping.
Nice.
Thank God. I feel like the medication I take for my PCOS helps. I feel for some reason, because isn't it weird? I haven't gotten sick at all.
No, you haven't.
And since I woke up late today, and
I'm still sick.
And I felt how I have a cold chest, whatever. I feel hollow inside. I mean, I always do, but I could feel it more.
I'm is there a difference?
I could feel it more.
I actually feel it. It's real.
Because my soul's bitch, yeah. It's hollow. Drink some tea.
That's crazy.
And I took my medications for the PCOS, and I feel good again.
Nice.
So I don't get it. Do I have the cure?
I am the cure.
I am the cure. Yo, I was thinking that I'm like, yo, what? That's what I'm paranoid. Like, what if I have the cure in my blood and then they try to take me for testing? And I'm like,
That's
nah, you
wild.
could just have one tube and then they abduct me for like a long ass time.
You never
I don't
come
see
back.
my family for a while.
You never
Some
come
Resident
back.
Evil shit.
They'll have you hanging like an IV dripping. Like,
Yeah, I was thinking about that.
and people are just like, one more.
I was like, yo,
That would be
if
sick.
I have the cure, I'm not telling nobody. No offense.
Like, how come they haven't gotten sick? Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Jesus.
I haven't gotten sick at all.
Nah.
In a while.
That's an accolade.
It's weird.
Congrats. I've been sick. I still am sick. I still got phlegm.
I mean, my nose is always running, but I thought it was because I had a big nose.
I think no. I think it's that too because my nose always is running in the
even,
morning.
Like, when I'm doing my makeup,
and at
I'm
night.
always like going like this. Like
Maybe in your past life you did a lot of coke.
Yo, shit. That explains it too.
Never know. Because you always go,
True.
and you're not smelling anything. You just.
My past life is like, yo
Yo,
we
facts.
used to do coke back in the days.
Those were the days. Damn, this thing is watching some crazy shit.
And now you're clean.
Finally. Well, my experience, thank you for asking, is
He never asked.
she's just like, okay, so what now? It's like she's like, but nah, I think I've been pretty nonchalant about it. I've been telling people at work. Shout out to my job. Today was the last day. We closed.
You're like, thank God.
I had a feeling I wasn't gonna finish the week. I told her
I've
early in the
been
week.
off
I'm surprised.
for-
Oh yeah, you've been off.
Maybe almost 2 weeks now.
Holy-
With pay, but still, it's boring.
See, I didn't want to brag, but I'm getting paid. You see how she just put it there with pay though.
I mean, it's not that much. It's not like I work every day.
No, it's better than
You
anything.
know. Oh yeah, I do feel bad for people that are like documented and stuff.
Yeah, they're under the table and that's where they're staying now because they never were there, so they cannot get any
But are
benefits.
they gonna pay you for leaving?
Oh, they're just gonna match half my salary.
Oh God.
I just gotta apply, and
Ugh.
since I don't like applying, I probably won't get it.
You heard Trump is giving out the checks.
Huh?
Trump's giving out the checks.
I heard it's gonna be
1,000.
1,000. Then I heard it's 2,000 by Bernie. I think somebody else said
I
3,000.
think it's 1,000 this month and 1,000 next month.
So a billionaire can't afford to give
Legit,
each
this
nigga
is
$1 million.
It's not even worth anything because like a lawyer
1,000
and a
bucks?
doctor and people with careers get like $1,000 a week as pay.
Bussers get that
Oh, they do. I mean, it depends on
at
the
certain
bar.
spots.
Yeah, there you go. I've only seen the bad ones around here. Sorry.
God damn. Yeah, I remember bussing and getting $40 for the day. Yo. No, that was the last straw for me. When I was
Yeah.
19, I was like, nah, this is over. This ain't for me.
This ain't my life.
And they were robbing me too, son.
Yo, are you gonna eat that?
No, you want some?
I'm curious.
Yeah, you can
Is
take
it
a
from a
bite.
job?
Yeah, it's for my job.
What is it?
It's a peanut butter quinoa kua, gluten free, organic, dairy free.
I don't know what he said, but try it out. I'm
And
gonna let you
but
guys
you can't
know.
get this anywhere though. We're closed.
Oh damn! You gotta say it. When they opened, okay.
No, shout out to the CEO, man. He felt really sad telling me. He came up to me and he was just like, "Yo, by the way,
It's like eating a flat brownie.
yeah, that's
with
what
oatmeal.
a cookie is. Yeah, there's oatmeal in here. There's a little bit of soybeans in here as
Yeah,
well,
actually tastes good.
and it's peanut butter.
Not
My
bad.
girl doesn't like it.
It's not bad.
We're good.
Really healthy.
Mm-hmm.
They tasted better than the cookies I made.
Oh shit,
They were almond butter cookies.
that sounds great though.
It didn't taste good.
Oh fuck.
Just nasty. I was like, what is this shit? Should have gotten real peanut butter.
This is rocks. Nah, but yeah, today was the last day of work for me.
Yeah.
I kind of knew it. I opened the kitchen by myself.
Were you really by yourself doing all the cleaning?
Yeah, I was by myself. I opened the store by
my
myself.
God.
There was nobody else. I was the only one on schedule.
Cool, but like, you guys gotta pay me the double or triple today.
And then today they were just like, "Yo, my bad." And I was like, "Nah, that's all cool, dude." I'm like, "How are you up here?" Because his wife is pregnant.
Oh, that's
So, and then last
not that
time,
she's pregnant. It sucks that she's pregnant during this time.
yeah, and
before
not,
somebody
we're not
comes and-
against life, but we understand if you choose to, kill that shit. But we're just he was just telling me about it, and I was like, yeah, I was waiting for it. And he's like, what we did for all of our workers, he put us on unpaid leave.
Mm-hmm.
So when things get better, if they do, we'll go back to our regular positions.
Oh, this is hot. I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. It's cool. I know I spit
These are
some.
good thermals.
Bye, Mad Jet. And I thought you were gonna promote. Get 2 cents. But
It's called Contigo.
really? That's what it's
Yeah,
called.
That's from Target.
That's very romantic.
It keeps it really hot or really cold. Like the ice will stay there.
So I'll be warm contigo.
Yeah.
Frío
That's
contigo.
slick. I didn't think about that.
See, that's what I'm saying. That's a very seductive thing. Okay, anyway, last day of work, it was fun. It was boring as hell. There was barely any customers. We barely made 300 when I left. And tomorrow is just a new day. I'm excited. I'm gonna bring my sword with me. I feel like we're at that time. I mean, it's obvious. People are killing each other. Nah, but because of this whole thing, my experience has been pretty chill still, pretty nonchalant. I've been telling people for a while. And I told...
It's not as bad.
No. It could get worse. I'm waiting for it. So, and I told my girl, too, what our plans would be if certain things to occur.
Like what?
Like, one of us gets sick, or I guess we're all dying. And then, like, because I'm not going to stay away from people. Fuck.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy. It's basically quarantine. Like, you're in that's even imprisonment. In prison, it's solitary confinement. It's the same thing, except here it's a little bit nicer because it's your home.
Yeah.
So to me it's all right. I mean, my train rides have been great. I have a seat now. There's no pushing and shoving because we all know we're all getting on because there's like two people waiting for the fucking train, and everybody seems like a little bit distant from each other, at least in my experience, which, hey, whatever makes you feel safe. It's not like I'm right here behind you either way. I don't do that. It's weird. And
I love it. Nobody has to be near you.
Yeah, I'm honestly enjoying it. I think it's beautiful.
I'm shocked that drug dealers around my block aren't even there. They're barely there.
No, the outside hustlers are out. But
I haven't seen them.
The weed industry has grown, actually, thanks to this. It's gone up 40%. And before we closed the day before yesterday, I was asking her, how was everything out there? Because she came to buy a bowl. She's like, I work delivering weed all over, and we're fucking booming, man. I finally have a little bit of time. I'm going to eat, then I have to drive to my house and shit.
Wow.
So she's busy. Yeah. She said we had lunch, a pizza pie earlier with my partner and I. And I was like, wow. I'm like, you might see me next. Because nigga, I need to stock up. Hopefully that guy has. From what I hear, every thug plug is out, which makes sense.
Risking their lives and making money.
Makes sense, yo. If you're gonna be quarantined, be high, bitch. Like, that's what you gotta do.
Damn, I wish weed would be good in my body, but it just won't. My body won't accept it.
She needs micro dosage, man.
Yeah, my body won't accept it.
One puff, she's like, oh, I forgot how to breathe.
I was telling him, I was just sitting there, and I was like, I felt like no air was no air was coming through my lungs, nothing. And I'm like, in my head, I was literally like, oh my god, how do I breathe? Is this how I breathe? Do I take a deep breath? No, it's not like that. I don't feel anything, and I'm just looking at you guys staring at me.
I'm like, help me.
Yeah.
No, you scare me sometimes.
Yeah, my shit's weird. Don't smoke with me.
Chris is like, I don't want to hear nobody.
Yo, yeah.
That's just mad funny. But yeah, yo, I think is what I tell everybody is natural selection would take its place.
Yeah, definitely.
Because we're the only species that want to prolong death as much as possible.
Which is stupid. Again, I don't know why people think they're immortal. They forget that we do die.
It's the final countdown. And honestly, I tell my girl too every day. I know sometimes maybe people might get uneasy, but
yeah,
if I'm following my son's philosophy, I wake up, it's a new day. I'm excited. I'm pissed. I'm hungry. Yeah, bad mood. To him, it's a new day. To Oliver, it's a new day. It's just a brand new day. Like, oh, what are we gonna do today? Oh, what's gonna happen? What's exciting about it? And that is the thing that keeps me going.
Okay, I'm sorry, but you know what annoys me? I feel like I've been getting my shit together before this whole outbreak of coronavirus, and I've been really positive and confident in myself that I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do this.
You were healing people too.
Apparently. I was just in the zone. I was like, yeah, I finished this. I'm gonna do that. I already had everything set, and then the fucking coronavirus shit happens. I'm like, what the fuck? I was like, bitch, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Calm the fuck down. And it's but I finally got my shit together.
Relax. Stay home.
No, I'm amped up. I'm I know what I want to do. I'm close to graduating.
I finally found myself.
I know what to do. I know what I need to do.
I know my purpose in life. No, I can't do it.
Yeah, exactly. Coronavirus is not today.
You know what's funny? I read a similar tweet. He's like, yo. Yeah? He's like, yo, I'm be so tight if the world ended finally when I got my shit together.
That ass.
Yo, when I'm finally on fire, the world turns on fire.
I feel like that. To be honest.
So I thought that was fucking hilarious. It's
so
true.
annoying.
I feel a lot of people caught your wave like that because they were building up and whatever.
Yeah.
Kudos. I feel like I feel someone like me just waiting on it. Like I feel like I'm sharpening my blades. I'm if it gets to that point, I told her too. There might be times where being the bigger person or walking away might be difficult. But we're not fighting for nobody. This ain't no Hunger Games shit for me.
Yeah.
It ain't worth it. But if you do threaten my family, you're gonna die. That's just a simple fact.
Yeah.
Cause I will kill you in front of your kids. I don't really care. You just don't. You should have thought of that before.
Yeah, you shouldn't act upon violence
Just
to begin with.
be a gentleman. I'll be a gentleman.
Yeah, exactly.
So and I go too far. Like I'll kill your wife. Everybody goes.
Eliminate the whole generation.
I'll break your limbs and then you'll just lay there. You won't go anywhere. But that's how I've been taking it. I feel like it's an adventure. It's an adjustment. And under every crisis, there's opportunity. And that's why even when I told my parents today, like, oh, today was my last day at work, they were like, oh, cool, lit. Like, it was kind of cool. I felt kind of like happy because I showed them so much how resilient I am. Then no matter what happens, they'll be like, he was good.
Yeah, because it's really not that bad.
So he's like, I just thought it was cool that they felt that way because I have a kid and everything.
Yeah.
Even my girl's like, oh, I thought they're going to put you to the side. Like, hey, what's going on? She's like, no, these niggas just said, yeah, cool. See you the weekend.
Yeah, my dad, unfortunately, he's only working 3 days out of the week.
That's not bad. That's very fortunate.
And so he was like exaggerating. I'm like, I don't know why he's telling me because
I care.
My money comes from me and him. We have our money together. So he was like, oh my God, they're gonna lay us off until this is over. There's gonna be no money for no food, blah, blah, blah. Like mad exaggerating. And then next thing you know, he's like, so should we go to the diner tomorrow? I was like, bro, make up your mind. I was like, I'm getting paid. He's going to get paid regardless, even if we're not showing up.
I don't know how y'all going to do.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. And it's funny because...
But
my brother was like, shouldn't we be concerned that, dad's not going to get paid and stuff like that? I'm like, we be concerned? Bro, I'm like, there was a time when your father told me in my face, I don't need your help. I don't expect having money from you. I don't need anything from you. I'm never going to ask you for help or aid or anything like that. So I'm like, when that time comes, I'm be like, but remember you said, I was like, I don't really care. I'm like, he's too prideful. So I'm gonna break that pride.
You know what would be crazy if God did this just for him? Like just for him to learn that lesson. And then as soon as he does, it's gone.
Imagine. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to break down.
And then I'm honestly waiting for his demise.
Yeah, I'm waiting for him to break down.
And you know what's crazy? I immediately contacted, not immediately, like I didn't run.
Yeah.
But I contacted, this is really good. I contacted the moms I knew. Yeah. Shout out to Ashley, shout out to my I won't say my girl, but no. She married. My wife is here. Shout out to Jen. Actually, let me not even say names because I fuck some of these bitches. But shout out to them. They're all married and have kids now. And I was just saying, yo, especially to Ash, I was like, yo, I know maybe we're not that close, but even though we chat all the time, like I told her we start chatting again. But it's not like, oh, hi, how's your day? It's more like, that's a dope pic. And I was like, I hope everything's good. She said that they're acting funny around where she's at. I forgot what state she's at. She moved. And also that they're thinking of purchasing gun. And then, it shows that gun sales have been going up lately. So some people are getting ready for something. Because if gun sales go up during this pandemic, I mean, it only takes a little push for insanity, which is why I love the post you put with the Joker.
Oh,
these people, they will eat each other. And I was just like, you kind of blew my mind when I saw it because that was exactly what I was thinking.
The Joker predicted this shit, yo.
These civilized people.
What was his name? The dude that played him?
Heath Ledger.
Oh, yeah. He predicted it. He said it in the movie.
No, that was these civilized people. They'll eat each other.
Yeah.
I'm just above the curve.
I'm just starting early.
I'm just letting y'all know what's gonna happen.
Yeah, yo, the Joker, yo.
No lie, cause
wise man.
You see people like stealing from old ladies because they don't have no strength.
You know what's my thing about the gun thing? I don't care if people purchase guns. What I'm scared of is like you purchase a gun, and then you go against your own family.
Damn.
Like you
Chris Benoit?
Like you go crazy in your own head, like the Amityville horror shit. The guy went
Oh.
crazy, killed his own family
Yeah.
because the
All of
demons
them.
told him.
All of them.
But he was probably like, you know, mentally broken down or some shit.
Kill his baby too.
Yeah, yo.
Yeah, this
Imagine
guy's
that.
wild.
That's the only fear I have with guns. But other than that, like, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a gun.
I don't mind getting a gun if it came out of a certain emotion, because maybe most of these guns were purchased by fear,
Yeah.
and fear is misleading. I know this is corny, but fear leads to the dark side for the reason that. And I told my girl too. I'm not. Coronavirus is it's concerning. It's real.
Yeah.
So I got asked a question the other day, yesterday at work. So do you think any of this is real? In my mind, I'm like, well, real or not, people are dying.
Yeah, people die regardless.
Yeah,
Every day.
You know. So it just, it's just there.
Like a lot of, I'm sorry, but I do this anyway. A lot of a lot of shit happens regardless of coronavirus. That's what I was telling you. I was watching documentaries about this stuff.
I mean,
Sex trafficking, drugs. I feel like drugs is just a business. I don't really care about drugs.
and they actually have gone up in business.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Freaking selling virgin girls at very young ages.
It's a great
just to make
market.
business. It's a business.
It's a great market.
I see the tactics. Yes, you make excellent money, but it's a horrible thing to do.
The way they
children.
abduct these girls, though, it's just
Mhm.
like
They send little children into mines without any protection just for makeup industries.
fuck you, Sephora.
It's certain brands I never knew. Apparently, that's why Lush they don't use mica in their products.
Oh,
So
that's why they went all organic,
Yeah, that's why they made the organic makeup.
which
and
is more money. And by the way, Lush near my job, that shit's a ghost town.
Yeah,
That shit's done.
there's a bunch of other shit that happens besides coronavirus, but everybody's freaking out because now it's like you're the target yourself.
Because
You're- You are now part of an epidemic.
you can die now.
Aside from other epidemics in the world that's already been happening, it's opening your eyes that you're a selfish motherfucker. I mean, we all are, we us included. But
No, definitely me. Definitely me. I'm a piece of shit. But like that's what I was telling people. It's like the earth itself is cleansing itself. It's just that's
Yeah.
it. It's the energy returning back to you, and like you said, I completely agree. Like all this shit goes on all the time.
but we never talk about
More
it.
black women are still missing.
Yeah.
Its numbers is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Why? Let's fucking face it. Some politicians have their hands dirty. They have their hands in that game, which is why that game continues. Which is why I tell everybody what needs to happen will happen to whoever it needs to happen to when it has to happen to them.
That's why, like honestly, at first when this started happening, I was kind of like, not lie, I thought only China was gonna be targeted because their mass population, so they were trying to get rid of them. As soon as it started spreading, well, even before that, I felt like I was
It's
like,
everywhere now, by the way.
I was like, is God doing this type of thing? Like, cause
Jesus.
it is bad over there in China. Like, if you actually look inside into China and the stuff that they do over there, it's really horrendous. And they like to talk shit about us, but that's another thing. So it's kind of like, is God doing all of this on purpose and stuff like that? And then I was just kind of like, I don't think God is doing this. They're like people there, which basically did happen. It came from China. And apparently other diseases came from there, the bird flu or some shit like that.
The bird flu is there now, and
Yeah,
now
but
it's taking who
apparently in
was
China,
left from the virus.
A lot of other viruses were created there.
Yeah, not
in
all.
the first place. So
There's chemical
I was
warfare
having a
over there.
conversation with one of my friends, and she was telling me all of this, and I was like, she was like, oh, now how is China gonna like defend themselves or like look good on our part? Because they always come out with certain diseases all the time. Like no offense, but it's like, yeah, it's your fault. If that's basically what it is.
The Yugo
it's your
podcast does
fault.
not reflect the ideas of anybody that's
Like, I'm not saying every citizen in China, but there's people that do live in your country that made this shit happen on purpose.
the fact that we let these people dictate these type of decisions
Yeah,
is
they make you guys, the rest of you guys, look bad.
it makes humans look bad.
Yeah.
It just makes us as a fucking species looks bad. Cause at the end of the day, we're all still one organism.
Yeah, and it
And
really
we're-
sucks about the racism against them.
We're just
So-
killing ourselves, and it's not gonna stop until it ends.
Yeah.
That's my thing on that one. And like I told her, it is concerning. But what scares me more, or maybe not scares me more, but gets me hype, is the fact that people will eventually, if this proceeds and increases, will probably lose their minds slowly. And then they'll start just doing rash decisions, start being more violent,
I'm scared of that.
Once
I don't
they
wanna see
start,
that.
no, that's what I'm saying. Once they start looting, once the first chair is thrown through a store,
Yeah.
it's over. It catches like wildfire. They're doing that in
Everybody.
France now.
Really?
There's a video that's going around where they're just
Remember-
burning
remember,
cars.
Chris and I, but we didn't show you the video, but we told you that there was like something happening like that in Colombia because they were
Word?
going against the
Oh
government.
yeah, you were saying that.
They were killing, in the videos you see a lot of people slaughtered on the floor, people grabbing them and killing them. It was like a movie. What was that movie called? Do you know the movie where they always kill people for fun? The Purge. Kill people
You
for
know the
fun.
movie where you kill people
For
for
fun.
fun.
The
That
Purge.
fits every.
Well, they did it on purpose.
Oh, you're
It
right.
was
You're
like
right.
that in Colombia. So when I saw those videos, it's like I don't want to see that in person because that's it. Everybody's gonna fend for themselves. We all have to protect each other. Well, not really. Like like people are gonna kill each other among you, but it's so sad. Like the kids go missing and stuff. What the fuck is that? What is that? This is the coronavirus. This shit look uncomfortable as well. Oh, they did that to me one time
That's nasty.
when I was pregnant with Oliver.
They put that shit through your nose.
Yeah, I don't even know how I let them. I think it was mommy instincts. I don't know, but I had the flu. I just wasn't sure, so they had to check me, and they insert that like they make you go like this, and they just put it down your nose.
It's
They put
basically
drops,
it's
I
basically
think.
like a big coconut there,
Yeah,
right?
they put drops first, and then they put it in, and then just take it out.
Ew.
It's uncomfortable.
Yeah, it feels like you're picking your brain.
Yeah,
That's why I said ew.
but they gave me the results like
Right
less than
away?
10 minutes. Yeah.
But yeah, this takes 45 hours.
No, apparently it takes 3 to 4 days.
Come on. By the time you happy? Yeah, he's dead. He died. He fucking died. Yeah, I know he has. A lot. Oh my god, it's just so much deep dive into this fucking shit. Celebrities that been quarantined their whole life have it for some reason.
Yeah, that's not weird.
Isn't that a little interesting?
Yeah.
There's a 5G theory about the frequencies of the new 5G. It's like ruining the because we have electricity, we have electricity in our fucking bodies, like an
Mhm.
electromagnetic field.
Mhm.
So they're saying it's interfering with that frequency, which is making you ill, which is making your immune system low. Like it makes you more open to that. That's another theory that's out.
Mm.
There's some stuff I like about it, but then again, with all these not accusations, but all these like bold statements coming out,
Yeah.
you just have to really check sources. You have to
Yeah, definitely. Like people are like believing certain things that it's probably not even real.
like God or something. No, I love you, Jesus.
Y'all be like scrolling through God, but coronavirus. You're like, oh my god.
Shit, I should have shared.
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. It's hard to like believe anything. Like that post I just saw about the 22-year-old. She said she got infected, but I was telling him like, how do we know she's really infected? How about like, what if she's like, let me just make a post up and just say all of this so people can actually stop going outside and like in bars and stuff like that,
Yeah, last weekend was the last brunch for everybody.
Yeah, which is like a smart tactic, but at the same time, it's like fake news.
All I know, like I said, is there's more cases every day.
Yeah.
People aren't getting tested, and if you're not,
And if you're not, so the chick that I watched, the murder mystery shit.
what'll happen to her?
So she lives in LA. She went to London, I think. She was like on vacation.
She was on the track.
when this whole thing was going on, right? And it's bad over there too.
Oh yeah, the queen left.
So apparently, she was flying back to LA, and she recorded herself saying that when she was at the airport, they gave all the people that are gonna go on board a piece of paper with questions. It's like, oh, do you have the coronavirus? Do you have a fever? Do you know your temperature? And some other thing, right? And she was just kind of like, how the fuck am I supposed to know my temperature? Like, am I like with a thermometer?
First of all, the first question is funny.
Yeah.
Do you have coronavirus?
She's like, I'm expecting to get tested to see if I have it or not because I don't have symptoms. So she said that when they check your passport and your flight ticket, the guy, instead of like checking them, like how like you saw like the Q-tip thing, whatever, they didn't do anything at all to the people. They were just like, oh, do you have the coronavirus, after checking the passports and stuff? And she was like, no. And he was like, okay, get on board.
That's kind of similar to what happened to her friend.
Yeah, they just let them go. They're not checking anybody, and then that's why. And then people going crazy. How is this spreading? How's this happening, bitch? Like really, it's an airport. No one's checking.
I'm telling you, man. They just want to lessen our numbers.
And the papers that supposedly they had to hand back. She's like, I still have it in my pocket.
You got to give it to the guy at the end of the road. There is no guy at the end of the road.
This
There's no road.
This is why everybody's getting coronavirus. It's spreading like that.
We're not helping.
It's easy to spread because of that.
It's because it be easily said that it was planned and strategic. Like,
This does sound like a strategic.
nobody cares about the elections now. Nobody cares what's happening to the cryptocurrency at the
I don't know who to
moment.
vote for, to be honest. I don't care.
The Congress is trying to pass to look into our messages and inboxes. They're trying to break privacy in the
I
internet.
thought they've been doing that.
No, not legally, at least, or not in public, at least. But there's like so much other shit, and you just gotta like just be careful for the looting. That's the only thing I am looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to it because people really show you who you are, who they are, and the pressure.
Yes.
And I will see who stands back, who just adds to the madness, and who just loses himself to the madness. You know, because I got team members that are legit,
Scared?
a little scared, and they just smile at me because I've been told them.
My friend messaged me today. I woke up late.
She's like, "This shit is real."
She was like, "Yo, this whole situation is giving me anxiety," and I was like, "Why?" Like, no offense. Like, we already got simple rules to follow. Just staying home. Don't go out in large groups.
There's always that question though, like rent.
Oh, that's awful.
We're talking about real.
That's awful.
Yeah.
I feel so bad for people that don't have legitimate jobs to like pay that off.
And also a lot of people I know live paycheck to paycheck.
Yes, and I mean Italy, I think they stopped paying mortgages.
No, they froze everything there, but
Yeah.
they're not doing that
And
here.
Yeah, they won't do that here.
No.
It's like, what the fuck? Like, how about you do that? Like, I appreciate the card members, whatever, emailing us saying like, oh, if you have trouble paying, just call us and let us know so we can sort something out. It's like, nigga, just freeze it.
Freeze my account.
Freeze my account until further notice.
Don't
That's
tell me
it.
there's a payment plan.
Exactly.
Where am I get this money?
Exactly. It's
Nah.
so stupid.
Because Hispanics reacted more once the restaurant industry went down.
Oh yeah.
Because I know a couple of fiancés, whatever,
Did you
my
hear my
wives. Yeah, I did. You just went.
My bad. I needed a burp.
Nah, it's all good. It's all welcomed. But there's a couple of,
ASMR.
and then they freeze everything. That'd be so cool. But a lot of people I know are out of because they're servers, my bartending buddies, the people that are dads that are sous chefs. They don't need them because the restaurants are closed. So this took them to a big hit, and I don't know how much of them got paid under the table. I don't know how much of them actually are on paper.
Yeah.
So a lot of that's going around businesses. So yeah, this is exciting.
I appreciate this because it's showing us, who's really there for you, who's not really there for you.
Who are you?
Like, this is gonna sound funny. I'm not gonna say names, but you're not gonna know who I'm talking about. You know how I always talk to Core?
Yeah.
Okay, so I always been talking to him, and I haven't spoken to his wife in months.
In a while.
Since probably Oliver's birthday.
God damn.
Or I think, I'm not sure. Maybe we've seen each other once or twice, but we haven't spoken at
Shit.
all in months. That's why I've never mentioned her because we haven't hung out in a while like we usually.
Because there's nothing to mention.
Yeah, and I don't know. I don't have anything against her. I don't think we ended in anything bad terms. Not that I know of.
Yeah.
But it was strange how we haven't spoken, but me and Cor always spoke. I should just say my lawyer. Me and my lawyer always talk. And I don't know her. 2 days ago, she messages me. I don't know if she took out her Facebook and came back, but she messaged me, and she was like, "Oh, hey, I know it's been a while, but whenever this Armageddon is over, well, me and you and Oliver can hang out and talk about our stories." And I was just like, "Okay, stay safe. That's nice, but it's just kind of iffy to me. Not just on her, but I don't like that."
You don't like that?
I don't like that because it's
Wait, what don't you like?
That if you haven't spoken to me in months and then out of nowhere you want to act like nothing's happened.
Oh, because of what didn't get resolved over there?
Yeah, I guess if there was something you should.
Do you think there's something?
I don't know. I'm curious to know.
We sound like the politicians.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm curious to know, bro. I'm curious to know what happened. If she's gonna be oh, I'm sorry, but I haven't seen you. One thing I just don't like about her is that she always has a reason or an excuse to be why. Oh, I haven't seen you because of this, and that. I hate when people give me excuses. Just be listen, I didn't want to hang out with you. I didn't want to see you. So what's up now? I
You don't like me.
that. I appreciate that more than you.
But maybe
do
they were
excuses.
busy.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know why you would tell me your resume, but
Yeah, so I was just like, I don't know, like, but just out of nowhere, the fact that since coronavirus is happening, a lot of people are like messaging me now and this and that.
oh yeah, I would have messaged anyone if I messaged.
It's just like, I'm like, so wait.
Yeah, I'm fake.
If my exes hit me up, that I'm be like, yo, that's it. Like,
Yo, is missing you a symptom?
yeah. Like, no, like, please don't. Like, it's so stupid. Like,
You don't love me, okay?
Yeah.
You
Like,
just love what we had.
not even.
Oh, shit. Oh, well, you're speaking for yourself. No, she was actually here recently.
Oh yeah.
Because she dropped off my sisters here because
Oh yeah.
My
she
dad-
takes care of your sister. Yeah.
my dad was rushed to the hospital.
Mm.
He's diabetic, so he had to
Oh,
go to the
yeah.
ER because his sugar went up. And I don't know, this nigga
I
laughed
don't know
my
why he's
dad.
laughing.
My dad's dying.
Why you laughing that he's diabetic? Man?
Me papa. And then yeah, so he was in hospital. Then I told my mom, oh, I'm gonna go to Brooklyn to buy some food. This is when the first thing was before pandemic.
Yeah, yeah.
But you already saw signs of it. And I was like, yeah, they can come here and they stay with me because if you're gonna stay there all day
Yeah.
and probably overnight, then they can just come and hang with me. But Jennifer was gonna be with my sister and taking them out to brunch.
Oh.
Then she just came by. Her dad was here too. Shout out to him. And then we were just chatting. I thought she been here before, and this is the first time she's ever been here. Was that day?
Yeah.
She's like, "Oh wow, I've never been here." I was like, and I told her I could have sworn you were here before, but apparently not. So I just gave her a tour, which is like 2 steps. But at least it's 2 steps. And she was like, I haven't seen her in a while, so it's cool. She was like, wow, when I heard studio, I thought, like, damn, they're in the studio. But this shit is fucking dope. And I
Yeah,
was-
this shit is nicer than the studio. I remember when we were house hunting.
oh, damn.
She showed me when we went together in Elmhurst. That shit was not worth $2,000.
God damn.
Yeah, yours is way bigger, and your kitchen is huge.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Yeah.
So she was like, wow. And I was like, yeah, I just, Jesus.
Jesus.
And then, because she didn't know I was married. She didn't know I had an apartment. She's like, oh, my God, Damien's out. Because she hasn't seen us.
Yeah, like she was.
She was
only-
pregnant.
She was mostly informed.
That's
Because
the-
usually I hang out with her and I
Yeah.
just tell her like, oh, you know, this happens, whatever. But no, I'm just telling my lawyer all of this.
I hear they're gonna. I hear they're gonna move together.
Oh yeah.
Cause they love each other. So, and that's all I'll say. But that's what my mom told me.
Yeah.
And yeah, and like she's like, wow, you're a married man. I was like, yeah, it's been a while.
Yeah.
And she's like, because the last time we saw her too was also at Oliver's birthday,
Yeah.
and she was pregnant at the time.
Oh yeah.
And so yeah, I thought it was cool, and she stood around. It was dope. Then I mentioned how I saw I was chatting with you, and she's like, oh yeah, I haven't hit her up. I have to hit her up soon. So that's why I thought it was funny that you picked her up. Like maybe that's why she hit you up because I mentioned you.
Because you mentioned.
Because I was like, yo, can I hang out with Jess? She's like, oh word, damn, I gotta hit that bitch up. And I was like, yeah, I mean, she does the podcast with me, so I see her almost every week, which is pretty dope. And she's like, oh shit, where is that? You know, and that's what happens. But it was cool. And she's like, wow, so you married, kid, apartment.
It's just unbelievable.
And she was just like, wow. And I was just like, yeah, so you know, what's holding you up? Like,
Yeah.
no, I didn't want to say that. But yeah, I hope it was cool. I thought it was cool. I hope it doesn't. I felt good energy, you know. I don't want to, you know. I always love, you know. So everybody's welcome here, yo. Everybody's welcome here unless my son or baby Jesus turns around and just says.
It's just funny.
That's all I said.
It's just funny, like it's not in a bad way, but it's just like
Nah, it's interesting.
Isn't it? It's like if I was dying, then people show up and it's like, who are you? We've never. Hung
Well,
out.
see, this is why I think I was, you know, when hopefully I pass away before you do, but if I'm at your funeral first, I'll feel comfortable. Cause I'm like, nigga, I've been here. I've been in this seat.
I belong here.
It's been reserved. So I think that'd be cool. I'll probably be mad shocked who would be at my funeral.
Right? I told my mom one day in front of my dad, like in her funeral, I was like, yo, I know mad people gonna show up and I'm gonna have to go in the front and talk. I'm gonna have my eye drops with me, but first I'm gonna be like, all you hypocrites that are here, hi, why are you here? She's like, you're gonna put them on the spot? I'm like, yeah.
You damn right, bitch. You dead. What you gonna do?
I'm like, I'm telling you now so you don't drag my ass when I go to sleep that night. I was like, and then I'm gonna put the eye drops real quick and then start talking about you and shit.
I need the eye drop. Sorry. I need that boost.
My dad was just like, what is wrong with this bitch?
No, because I would be interested who would show up.
Yeah, I feel
Like-
like no one's gonna show up except you guys.
I'm like,
As
did
it
we,
should be.
did we,
As it should be.
did we miss it? No, that's it. We waiting for y'all actually. Lit.
Yeah,
I mean, we have a dying grandma, but we'll wait for y'all.
No, actually, she already been cremated. I don't know what you guys are doing here.
Yeah, we sent it to your house. Amazon Prime. That'd be wild. Oh shit, we got Jessica. But yeah, I wonder who would come to mind. I don't. Besides my wife and kids. Well, if my kids love me, I don't know. I'm like, that's a whole different story. But
it's funny how shit like that happens.
yeah, I mean, you got to give people their flowers while they're here.
Yeah.
So that's that way. That way, when the funeral comes, you don't feel awkward about it.
Mm.
I don't want to feel awkward at a funeral.
Yeah, that's why that's why I didn't go to my grandma's.
Yeah, you didn't go.
I
Yeah, you
didn't
didn't.
go.
Yeah.
You didn't go either, right?
No.
Okay. So, yeah.
The fuck? I don't know.
I heard.
Sorry,
I saw
don't
in the
know.
videos mad people went, and
Rest
I saw.
in peace.
Right.
I think my mom went.
Yeah. Mad people went. And when I saw the video, apparently Ronnie was like, everybody was asking, where were you and Oliver? And I was like, what'd you say? He was like, oh, that you just couldn't make it because you had to stay home with Oliver or some bullshit.
Why he lied?
I was like, why couldn't you just tell them?
She don't like y'all niggas.
She don't know. It's not even that. Like, I never liked my grandma. I don't have reason to be there.
We not friends.
Yeah, exactly. Like, and I think she knows that.
I fucking love it.
It's just she showed up in my dream and was legit with handing me money, and I was just like, oh, so we're cool, but you're dead. Yeah, I didn't go.
I mean, I don't think
I'm
you should
just-
go
I'm-
anywhere you feel
I'm
uncomfortable.
just mad that people told everybody, like my parents told everybody, oh no, she
You
can't
just mad
make
they
it.
lied. They lied on your
Yeah,
behalf.
they lied. Like,
Yeah.
just tell them I don't fucking like
But that's a
your
little
mom.
selfish because just so they don't look a certain way.
Exactly. If I was there, I would have been like, yo, I don't know what I'm doing here, to be honest with you. I thought there was food, but apparently, no. You know what I was said? I just came here to start ghost hunting. We're in a cemetery. I might as well just do it now.
I see you at the vacuum. What the fuck is this bitch shit? That's
Talking
funny.
to other spirits.
You hear that?
If
You're humming yourself.
If you can hear me, can you please say yes? Is my grandma here? Can you kick her ass?
You see the coffin move? Was it open? Oh, you weren't there. I was gonna say.
I
was it open
wasn't
casket?
there, man. I didn't go.
You weren't
That's
there.
my respect to her. I wasn't a hypocrite till your last breath.
I think that's why I don't think people should have me talk at their funerals
Yeah, me too.
because
I already warned my mom.
I'm not the best at withholding the truth,
Exactly.
but I think I've learned how to add a little bit of sugar to it,
Yeah.
which is great.
Remember, like I said last podcast, to avoid a conversation you didn't ask for. You just
These
express
bitches
yourself.
are weak. Yeah, that shit had me dying. I kept rewatching that clip.
That's just funny.
It's hilarious, and you're like, yeah, these bitches are. They definitely are. But no DMs. Speaking of DMs,
Nah, I ain't got any DMs. Thank God.
from women,
But I noticed a lot of moms didn't like my my post.
it's okay.
A lot of non-moms liked it though.
I noticed my usual crowd didn't like my usual fans.
I noticed, guys.
Butthurt bitches. That's just funny as hell. We had a pretty decent amount of viewage, and I told her, what are the odds that this might not happen? But I'm just happy about it
Yeah.
since we are here and have more time.
Yeah.
There's more shit to talk about. Day 45 for quarantine. Like there's so much. Like we're in history right now. They're gonna be teaching a
Like,
lesson
you guys would
about
be
this.
shocked. We could talk about a lot of shit.
Yeah. Like there's we're gonna be taught in a history lesson one day. We're gonna be part of an essay one day. Compare this to this era. What was going around at the time? What
What was
media? What
wrong?
medium?
Yeah.
My son might, like she's mentioned earlier. She was like, what if he has to do the paper and then he's like, my parents lived through it. I could interview them.
Facts.
And then they come to me like, yo, what happened? What's going through your mind? I was high the whole time, son.
My dad was high.
I
My
mean,
mom was chilling.
life is life and it continues, And if it doesn't continue for you, then that might be it for you.
Yeah.
Get a tap on the shoulder, like, oh, and that's it. But I guess that's what excites me.
That we're
is
part of
that
a history.
We're part of a history, and also we've had a lot of amazing environmental impacts to the earth since we stopped being
Mhm.
out there. Venice's waters got clear as fuck.
Yeah, the air. You could kind of feel it in the air too.
Yeah.
I notice when you walk, it just
Death
feels a little
or-
different. No, not death.
Oh,
I usually sense death. No, not death.
damn! There's less death.
Yeah,
That's a shame.
it's good for the animals.
No, there's more species appearing.
Yeah.
There's like shit that you thought were gone.
Yeah, the icebergs are melting, guys.
Yeah, they're finally.
Diseases and dinosaurs are coming out.
Polar bears are dying.
They turn to cannibals.
Yeah, they start eating
That's
each other
Scary. Oh, like, I feel so bad.
because there's nothing left.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's all I'm thinking about now. Is like this is just the short end. The environmental impact of this, as positive as it is, we're using it more.
It's kind of like the ending of Godzilla. Remember?
Which one? The one we recently saw?
Yeah, when we went to the theater, Godzilla.
You were there.
Once Godzilla, like the credits, it was showing how Godzilla helped the environment.
Yeah, I think so.
In check,
Yeah.
and the environment started getting better. The grasses were like greener,
Getting greener and shit. Yeah, because he's part of the ecosystem. Yeah,
that basically was happening right now.
I mean, we're doing a great impact. Like,
and it came from China.
Yeah.
And it's kind of like it was not Japan.
Damn,
but
Godzilla.
Godzilla is like the coronavirus.
Yeah, that's funny as hell. And it came from China. I mean, they look the same.
They're around. They're next door neighbors. Okay.
They're just fucking hilarious. They're not next door neighbors.
Whatever.
They're miles away.
The same continent.
They're in different parts of the sea.
They're in the same
that shit's
continent.
funny as hell. I mean, you could get there walking eventually.
Okay. It foreshadowed what happens now.
So this is what happened right now outside is Godzilla. But no, I get it. The streets are emptier. Enjoy your walks.
Yeah, it's nice.
If you have a mask on, you look cool with it.
I wish I had the I don't know if you've seen the masks
with teeth.
Yeah, I wish I've been wanting to get them for years.
I've been wanting to get her one with the Melina, but it's for the winter, like for actual And I'm like, damn, I should have ordered them.
They also have ones like I don't know if you ever heard of the Happy Friends thing, the Korean brand. There's like a teddy bear mouth.
Oh no,
they're cute.
That sounds creepy though. Happy Friends. I've never had Happy Friends.
Really?
None of them. But and I was saying that perhaps thanks to all of this, like, that's another reason why I want to continue doing it, because like there are people that are scared, and I like talking bullshit. I know you like talking bullshit.
I like shit.
Shit. And I think this is great. Like I told her, what are the odds that this grows in viewership because there's nothing else to watch?
Yeah, I was saying that too.
And they're like,
I was gonna put that, but I was like, nah, they're gonna be like, fuck this shit.
Nah, we're not gonna see you now.
Yeah.
But I was like, what are the odds that this would be the start of our success? it's for a pandemic
for us to be known.
Like, yo, I heard of Yugo Pop. Yeah, they've been around apparently like a year or some shit. It got better recently.
I've been binging on their episodes.
Like, they had this guy named Liquid, but that nigga's gone.
He might be back, but who knows?
I think he's like alive still. And then I want to just like fuck around. Like the next show, I want us to be in bee costumes. To be like, like we're like out there.
Yeah.
But it ain't no joke. But yo, Trump is being a dumbass, and he's just.
You saw the video when the lady's like, "Why you keep blaming China? That is racist. That is not racist. It came from China." I was like, yo, I'm like, he's not lying.
But he racist.
Yeah, like you're not lying.
I'm not racist.
But you still racist. Like you're not getting it. Like I get your view, but bro, you're still racist. Just be like, yeah, and what? Just accept it already.
The funny thing is, my girl said I know they're calling it the China virus, but she said that the new thing is the Kung Fu virus.
Yeah, the Kung Flu.
Like, it's because it's beating people to death. Like, it's crazy. Like, hey, that's what I thought of. Like, yo, they call it the Kung Fu virus.
Creative.
Imagine if Ecuador come out the Qui virus or some shit. The Qui pandemic.
The Qui pandemic.
The Queefs. You got the Queefs.
Like, yo.
That's just funny as fuck.
If it was us, you guys would be making fun of Ecuadorians too, okay? So
Ecuador
don't
shut
get
their borders too.
Yeah, don't get butthurt, because y'all make fun of Ecuadorians too, so.
Everybody's racist.
Like, we don't care. Yeah, everybody's racist.
I'm racist to myself, yo.
Yeah.
Like, sometimes I enter buildings quietly because I think I should. it's not like I'm a normal person. It's just, nah, I'm like sneaking in when I'm not. But yeah, man, just don't lose your heads, man. That's all I gotta say to everybody.
Yeah, just stay chill.
Stay chill, and if you have it, bless you. Hopefully you make it, cause there's a pretty high survival rate. But apparently some people in China that already had it and went through it, they're test positive again.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, this is recent news. Yeah. So I don't know. Like I told my girl, I don't know if that means they're gonna get sick again, or that it's dormant,
or they're just gonna carry it,
or you're just a carrier.
Kind of like herpes or HIV.
Yeah,
right?
like you just live with it.
AIDS.
And I mean that could be a whole nother, because things mutate. So I don't know if it has or not.
Guys, we could get superpowers. That's my positive side. Godzilla and superpowers.
I turn blind. I'm thinking I'm gonna go to Cyclops. Nah, you just blind, boy. I see the truth now. No, but don't disrespect. But they can't see this. Okay.
I don't know.
They can hear it. I love y'all. Love all your
I can
Stevie
imagine
Wonders
them in
out
China,
there.
like, I broke into the U.S. websites for this.
Oh, they have that face. Oh, that mean face. But and also a lot of girls that I know started selling their nudes.
No way.
A lot of girls
Ew.
just made up a page and they're like, "Fuck it, I need some money." I mean, I'm supporting local businesses.
So am I. But like bakeries, bro, bakeries.
Not this porn shit.
I went back to those. I work in the beauty supply store over here
Sweet.
on 84th, I think.
Still open, nice.
Yeah, I was like, really?
That's weird.
Yeah, I even told him I was like,
Look
yo,
beautiful
like,
for your last days.
I was like, so I'm like, how's business going? He was like, it's slower and stuff like that. I'm like, yeah, but how are you feeling, man? Why do you have to be here?
I'm asking you if you're like sane.
Yeah, exactly. I don't think he grasped that.
I'm gonna be tight because eventually non-essentials are gonna be completely. If it gets that bad, are gonna be banned from outside. Like you guys, not essential, so don't be open.
You know what got me tight today?
What got you tight today?
I've been searching for I like this coffee, the cold brew shit, whatever, or iced coffee. I told
like
you to
cold
make it
brew
at home. The Chameleon brand, right?
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Bro,
It's fucking
we
good.
could never find it anywhere.
It's gone now?
Yeah, it's always.
Did you try the organic
gone.
store?
Yeah, they used to
Oh
have it.
man,
never
yeah, they
have
used
it.
to have every flavor.
I always used to go there, nothing. Target usually has nothing.
Well, Target's a dead band.
I luckily got the mocha one.
Ooh,
So for
I love
some
mocha.
reason, I was watching a story and this chick had like a big fridge and just like filled with them. I'm like, yo, this bitch has mad shit. So something in me, I've been on Amazon a lot, was like, let me look this shit up. Apparently, there's an Amazon Fresh shit. So I got mad hype.
What's that?
Amazon Fresh, they deliver food for you. And they have the Chameleon brand there and the one that I like, the vanilla flavor.
See, this is what I'm saying. Amazon is actually hiring now because they need more people to do these services.
I got so fucking hype, but
baby, I got a new career.
But they're not doing the shippings right now or drop offs because of this whole coronavirus. I got tight.
Can't they just go like a football player?
That's what I said.
Just dodge it. Oh, you see the smoke. Oh.
I was like, shit, I finally found the answer. And fucking coronavirus.
This shit is real.
Yesterday, they stole my package.
Oh, my girl's telling me they stole your package.
The first time ever.
They never stole. You lived there for 20-something years.
24 maybe. 24
And
years.
they finally stole something.
They finally stole something from me.
I bet you was another Colombian mom.
This is what makes me mad. Like, it was just my package because it says Ulta on it, and they usually drop the packages off like how they do it in yours. They never used to do that before. They always drop it off upstairs.
Oh yeah.
But now
so they got lazy.
it's been like recent months, probably the beginning of the year. They started dropping it off downstairs for your packages.
Where it's safer.
And so I completely forgot that they're supposed to drop off a package. And all the other days before, I was like looking like, when's it coming? I'm like, okay, it's coming Wednesday. And I completely forgot that day until I was gonna do my eyebrows. I was like, my eyebrow package hasn't come yet. And then I remember my mom was like, bitching at me like, the guy downstairs that rips up the boxes, recycles, whatever, he dropped off the box for you. She was like, you forgot to break it down or something like that. And I was like, but that's his job, but that's another story, right? Anyway, so I'm like, oh yeah, I guess, yeah, I probably forgot. And I look inside, there's bubble wrap, there's the invoice paper. I'm like, it doesn't hit me in the head yet.
Somebody busted your shit open,
yeah,
bro.
It was open, but I didn't think anything of it. I was like, whatever. I ripped it up. I was like, I'm going to just drop it off whenever I leave with Chris. And then once I got to the room, I sat there. I was like, hold up, Ulta. I've never ordered anything from Ulta online before to, like, come to my house. And I was like, oh, shit, my package. That's when it hit me. And I go check, and there was nothing. Like, I threw out nothing, just the paper stuff and whatever. I was like, yo, they stole my fucking package. And Mom was like, what? I was like, they stole my package. They stole 2 eyebrow pencils. That's it. That's all I ordered. Thank God I didn't order more stuff. I was going to. I didn't. And then I told Chris, and then he was like, well, what happened? And I was like, my mom said that she saw the UPS lady come rushing in, dropping it off. But she didn't think it was my package because it was a bunch of packages. So she didn't think to look. So she just went home. But she said she saw the lady. And then as soon as she came upstairs, she was like, it was only a few minutes. And then the guy from downstairs, the recycle guy, he comes up with the box and just drops it off and gives it to my mom.
But the box was open.
Yeah.
Damn.
And then Chris went to look for the superintendent so they could see, like, who's took
the camera
it,
and
the cameras and stuff. But he wasn't there.
When are they there?
I know. And then I was just thinking about it. I'm like, so who stole my fucking eyebrow pencils?
Another Colombian wife.
Imagine. Out of all the stuff, bro.
That's fucked up.
Eyebrow
It was a
pencils.
targeted attack.
Targeted attack.
No, I told you that happened to us too.
Yeah, I know, but I was like, what? That's never happened. And it shocked me more because I ordered a dress and ASOS for Stephanie's sister's birthday.
Oh,
which
cool.
I'm not gonna attend anymore. I'll tell
Oh
you
damn.
after.
Oh
And
shit.
And
Off camera. Hey, turn it off.
And then I was like, yo, like I ordered it and they came upstairs and to drop it off at my doorstep.
Oh, that's
and
nice.
when I opened the door, the guy scanned it in front of me, and I was like, oh, thank you so much, because you're dropping it off like that. He was like, yeah, no problem. So I was just like, when they stole my 2 eyebrow pencils, I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
That shit was
Coronavirus?
Damn, that's fucked up.
Yeah.
That's why when I went downstairs earlier this week, I
Yeah.
saw the Target package, which was our lamp.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was the lamp. I just saw her name, and I was like,
Yeah.
and I went up the stairs immediately because they stole our shit before.
Yeah, it's so fucking rude.
I mean,
you're lucky
come
we
on,
didn't
man.
see the cameras.
No, I mean, I know who stole our shit. It was some guy that just been stealing around the neighborhood.
Stupid.
Great guy. Hope he's doing okay. Hope he dies. But holy fuck me, man. Let's have a great week next week. I'm excited for it. Like I can't wait to see what else this brings.
And the dress, I was telling Stephanie, like, I was like, yo, so is the party gonna happen or not? Can I return my dress? Because I mean, I got it on sale, but still money, right? Refund.
Coronavirus.
And she was like, well, she told Chris, like, they haven't received any calls from the places.
Damn.
Saying, oh, like, no one, like, that's it, it's over, nothing like that. So the party was going. It's still gonna happen.
Is it more than 50 people?
Yeah, it's 100 something people, bro. And so most of them are from Jersey.
Yeah, gonna put that song Coronavirus, Coronavirus.
And then she told me that, and I really thought about it, and my motherly instinct was like, listen,
I'm gonna be chill.
I'm not going. I'm like, I'll go to your house to do your makeup for you and your sister and your mom, but I am not attending the party.
I'm sorry.
I don't know if she got upset with me because she was just like, okay. So I don't know if she was upset or whatever.
I mean, she talks like that.
She probably told her mom. I don't know if they're upset. I don't really care. I was just like, I'm not risking my son's life in that situation, especially if it gets worse by April 4th, which is around the corner.
I don't think it's gonna get any better anytime soon.
Exactly. So I'm just like, yeah, I'm not risking it, so I'm not attending, and I'm returning the
I'm
dress,
proud of you.
but I'm not returning the heels. I got 2 pairs of heels. They're cute.
I look cute.
I was ready. Yeah.
That's cute.
But yeah.
No, avoid crowds, guys. Just don't,
But now I'm thinking, how am I gonna get there? There's no Ubers. Hopefully the buses are running. If not, I can't.
Well, I mean, if they should, the MTA got $1 billion for fucking bailout.
So hopefully, yeah, I'll be there to do the makeup.
Pending.
Yeah.
But I hope everything's well. I mean, what if your mother instinct went in? I think that's what the whole journey ahead of us is based on.
That's what I told Chris. He's like, you're really not gonna go. We're really not gonna go. And I'm like, I'm not gonna risk your life and Oliver's life.
So I'm gonna kill us all.
No, I'm not risking our lives.
Your energies is what's gonna guide you in these coming weeks, and
yeah, listen to your instincts.
That's why I've been so calm going to the train and everything. Because I don't know. I told my girl, I don't know. I just have a feeling we gonna be alright. I don't know why. I have no idea why. And I know
I haven't panicked.
I know people. I know this is going. I know.
It's real. Word.
It is real. Cardi, you right. But I just have this incredible optimism.
I don't know. Yeah, exactly. That grew on me.
And
then coronavirus.
And then it came. And I was testing how strong it is. And you know what? We chilling. I think we're all gonna be fine.
You know why I feel like I'm calm? Is like, I know, like, I'm the devil to you guys, but I do believe in God too. Believe in God, you believe in the devil.
Yo, you heard this?
He knows, man. He knows. And honestly, yeah, I've been like on my spiritual shit, so I'm like, God got this. I'm safe. And that's one thing I learned from my aunt too. She was kind of like, she was a single mom with 4 girls, and she was like,
Sounds hot.
She's like, I always couldn't be there for my kids, but I always prayed to God and told God, please protect them no matter what, because it's out of my hands. And that's how I feel about the situation.
It's just out of our hands.
And I'm just gonna be like, God, you got me, you got my family, you got my friends and loved ones.
We good.
I don't got friends, but
Whoever claims they still are, stand up. One. Oh, nobody.
Damn, y'all dead. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, like, I'm putting positive energy out there. And for a pessimist, that's very rare for me.
It is rare. Seeing this is very rare for her.
Yeah, so.
And that's how we're gonna end that, yo.
Yeah.
Be positive. Things are gonna. the only way we're gonna go through it is going through it.
Stop selling nudes. You're gonna regret it once this is over.
Please, just my email is gonna be down there. I love you, baby, and thank you. This is the You Good Podcast. Pandemic alert. Relax.
Yeah.
And please enjoy your time.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.
Don't lick poles.